your personal experience and learnings and assessment, why are we here? What's the point of all of this?
I think that question only becomes relevant once one understands the acuteness of their situation, right? So you can't ask big questions if you're feeling the small ones. So like if you're a person who can ask that question is the person who has found some way of living in freedom or peace or some level of arrival within themselves, and then they can examine that question. If your house is on fire, philosophy isn't your first goal. Okay, I mean, every human being in this life is suffering acutely, immediately, right now. Right now, every human being has 20, 30, 40 problems in their life. And to dismiss that and say, well, why are we here? That's just escapism, right? It's just philosophy. It's just turning one's back on the fire in their house. Now, I'm not saying that you should turn towards a fire in your house. I'm not saying that. You don't have to. I'm not saying that you shouldn't live in denial. I don't care what you should do and don't do. I'm not telling you what you should do. It doesn't matter to me, in all honesty. What I am saying is, the reason I brought that up is, if you ask, philosophical questions, then it really, it's of no use to entertain those, because the fire is still going on, and therefore it becomes chit-chat. It's irrelevant. I mean, you could ask me, why are we here? I could say we're here because of X, Y, and Z. Okay, so what?
And at what stage does that question become relevant for anyone to ask, including yourself?
Well, something becomes relevant when it's immediately relevant to your life, right? So all of these podcasts that are going on all around the world, they're all at arm's length, right? They're all hee ha ha, this tell a joke, you talk nonsense, you talk garbage, here's 5 steps, here's 3 things to practice, wake up at this time, take an ice bath, and then comb your hair to the left, not the right, and do 14 jumping jacks, practice meditation, do mindfulness. I mean, there's nothing there's no immediacy. Like, someone should get on the podcast and say, my life just miserable. I'm fighting over here. This is tragic in my life. I hate this going on. I have no idea what's going on, and I just want the answers to my life. I don't really care about philosophy. I don't care about mindfulness. I care about my house is on fire. My leg is broken. I'm bleeding through my arm, and this is relevant. That's relevant. But that doesn't sound nice. You see, that doesn't sound like a good poser before the audience to put on a good show and an entertainment.